How's it going, everyone? So I'm back with another laser engraving video, and it's all about our #1 seller. We get asked this question all the time. What's your #1 seller? What's your best selling item? What's this? What's that? Okay, I'm here to tell you. You ready? You ready? You got a piece of paper and pen ready? Everything. If I didn't sell it, I wouldn't have it. You guys, the thing that gets me is everyone wants to know, like, the special, like, is there something special? Like, what is it? There's nothing. I said this in other videos. You guys need to watch the other videos, because in the other videos I explain you have to build your base, your foundation. Don't worry about one thing. The other thing is, don't key in on what I'm selling, because that's just telling me that you guys, a lot of people are just going to be copying the stuff that I do. Which, I mean, if you want to, I'm not going to stop you. Go ahead. But why would you want to do exactly what else someone's doing? It makes no sense. So try to key in on what you want to do. I mean, it's down to cutting out puzzle pieces, 3D puzzle pieces. I mean, there's so much out there. We have some items coming up that we're going to switch our shop around. It's going to be a little while, but we're trying our artists, and we're going to come out with a new line of new things, because we want to build our foundation bigger. We don't want to stay one size. We want to keep growing our business. So you got to try to open your minds and figure out what you can make. I mean, there's all the way to someone holding your phone, and then, you know, a phone stand with a cutout, and you can put a piece of plexiglass cut from your laser on there, and they can have it for a photo. So they can put a photo of their child or their loved one on there. I mean, it's stuff like that. You just gotta really just think and somehow unlock everything up in your brain, and once you do that, it'll come like someone with just a gush of water, like a waterfall, or someone blew out the dam. And have a piece of paper ready then, and write stuff down. Because that's what I do. Sarah and I both. We have a piece of paper. Well, it's a notebook. And when stuff starts flowing, when we just start thinking of all these ideas, we put it in there. And then the other thing is, make a plan. Make a 5-year plan. This isn't something that's going to happen overnight. You guys have to get that through your head. And that's whether that's a laser engraving company you want to start, or that's a sticker company, or that's a woodworking company. I mean, whatever it is. Or even cards. There's people that make just cards. Or digital items. That's another big one. If you are good at designing, and let's say the end play you want to get into, like 3D printing or laser engraving or stickers or whatever, figure out how you can start small and work your way up to that platform. So start out with something that's a low cost, like digital. Yeah, there's a ton of people that do it. But stick out. Get that one little item that sticks out, and then you got it. Start selling them, save up that money, take that money. Now you roll it into your rest of the business you want to go. That's what we're doing. We're saving up. We got something bigger. We go through our 5-year plan. When we get to our 5-year plan and we get done, we make another one. We got something up our sleeve yet. Am I going to tell you? No. You'll have to watch videos. But the whole thing is to make a plan and come up with a bunch of ideas. Sit down with a notebook and just come up with ideas. Start doodling. Figure out what you want to do. And what I recommend is, now, whatever platform you're going to sell on, I don't know, there's so many out there. But let's say, like, Etsy has pages, okay? So you take the first full page. Now, take that first full page and fill it up. Whatever, I'm not going to go and count for you. You guys can go on there and look. But let's just go with 20 items. Now, come up with 20 items in your notebook that you want to make, or that you can make. Sit down, figure it out, make a game plan, and then you make all those items, so you have a list. Now, when you have that list done, you can put them up on your website. Now you have a base started, okay? See what sells. While you're waiting to see what sells, come with more ideas. We've had so many different items and different things coming through here that did work and didn't work, and We had stuff that it flew off the shelf. You want to, yeah, here's something. A cell phone box. You want to sell those, it'll fly off the shelf. I hated engraving them. So I just stopped. We do one every once in a while. Someone will be like, hey, can you make a cell phone box for me? Yeah, I'll do it. But I hate them. We sold them like crazy because people would put them by their doors when when their kids would come in or their friends would come over. Like, it was like sayings on there, like unplug here or something, where everyone could put all their cell phones and stuff and all their electronics. So it was unplug and they could do family night or whatever they would do. But I just didn't like engraving them. To me, and then the other thing was kitchen utensils. Those were another booming thing. I'm not a fan of bamboo. I don't like engraving it. It's so wood is hard enough because you got hard grain and light grain mixed. But bamboo is like really, it's not even. It's just, I'm OCD with it. I can't do it. I just don't like it. I don't want anyone complaining, so I don't do it. So if you don't care about it, go ahead and get on it and get going on it because you'll sell them like crazy. We did. And our pictures sucked. Our pictures were terrible. So take some good pictures and do it. And nowadays with the phones everyone has, you should have no problem taking a good picture. I look back at what we did and the phones that we had back then, we didn't even have a dang camera. We had one of those really old cameras that was like this big and skinny little thing. And then when you turn it on, the thing would come out, the lens would come out like that far. It was terrible. I look back, I'm like, how did we even sell anything? So that's the other thing is make sure you got your photos. But as far as number one seller, you guys, it's everything. I wouldn't just keep something around if we sold it here and there. Nah. If it wasn't selling, I'd put it on sale and get rid of the item. I run this out of my basement. I don't have enough room to have stuff sitting around that I don't sell. I need it to move. If it's not moving, it's out of here. I'm not even messing with it. So you need to sit down and figure out what you want to sell, and then you make it number one sale or number one item to sell, and that's by SEO and research. That's huge. If you do that, you got it. You got to sit down and figure it out. You got to put your time in and get it done. I'm not going to do it. I just gave you how many ideas. You can, and like I said, go ahead and copy me, but it's not going to get you anywhere. You have to be passionate in what you want to do. Like, I love engraving glass. When it comes out, just looks good. I love glass. And then the other thing I like to do is stainless, because there's so many different things you can do with stainless, and it's a whole new world. Like, and I only scratched the tip of it, because with the fusion laser over here that I have, if not the tumblers, but just flat pieces of stainless, there's some really wicked cool things I can do with that. And I've been trying out different things and playing with it just for like friends and special occasions and stuff. But anyways, I'm just trying to get you motivated to get something figured out, get a piece of paper and do it. Sit down and figure it out, write it out, and you got it. You don't want just a number one seller. If you have a number one seller, what's going to happen? Okay? What's going to happen when one day your supplier can't get you that stuff to sell? You think about that? Like, what would you do? You'd be up a creek without a paddle. Dude, you can't do that. You have to have 5 things that sell good. You have to have 20 things that is selling mediocre, and then you have the 5 that are really good. And then when you have the 5 that are really good, you want to turn around, figure out what's wrong with the other 20, and get that figured out where you're selling them just as good as the first 5. And then you're doing good. And then you're going to notice after a couple of years, algorithm changes all the time. Like 2 to 3 times a year. There's 2 big changes a year. I'll tell you that much. There's a pointer for you. Algorithm just makes me mad. Why do they change it so much? But anyways, not about algorithm. Once you have them figured out, your items, now you're just cruising along. All of a sudden one will drop off. Well, then it's easy to take one and figure out you can come up with 5 more things to pick up the slack for the one you lost out of the 25 that you're doing really good. So it's simple. Build your foundation and make 20 things your number one seller. Not just one. One's not going to do it for you. One will just mess you up and things will go bad. Your seller, either you can't keep up with it, or the person you're buying it from can't sell it, and then you're done. And then there goes your income. So I wouldn't have quit my job if I only had one thing that I was selling nonstop. I'll tell you that right now. And there's some things that they might be even seasonal. You got to remember that too. I hope this is encouraging enough where it gets you out there, gets you thinking, opens your brain up a little bit, and come up with a bunch more things to put on your site or however you want to run your business and go from there. And you guys, you don't even have to have a website. For crying out loud, everyone's got liquor stores around them, right? Go to a couple liquor stores and show them some cups or show them whatever. They're always trying to sell knick-knack stuff on there. Come on. Unlock your brain. There's so much up there. You can do it. You can do it. I think a lot of times people don't hear that enough. I really don't. So, hope this is encouraging enough for you. And let me know if this helps or if you have different ideas. And you guys, all you laser engraving peeps out there, what do you want to hear? I keep saying, how come you're not making more laser engraving videos? I don't know what you guys want to hear. So don't be afraid. Leave it down in the comments. Let me know. I'll make a video. As of right now, because we don't know what else to go with this, I'm going to do one every other Friday. And then the rest of the week, we have a vlog. We have bees. We have 2 vlogs a week. And we have bees. And we have this and then a cooking one. So, yeah. If you guys need anything else, let me know. I'm here for you. Hope this helps. If it did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Glad you got to see me again. Bye.